Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a fantastic start to the week. I know that I did. This was a very green day on the market, and so that was really nice to see. It was great to see some green in the market. I am not a financial advisor, so of course you need to do your own due diligence. This list is comprised of stocks that have had insider activity that I find significant. In today's video, I'm going to give you a recap of Monday's top 7 list that came out Monday pre-market, and I'm also going to give you some new picks. We got 2 new picks on here that should help you to be successful for the rest of the week. Before we start off, if you could do me a favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. If you were in all the top 7 stocks evenly from Monday's pre-market video, then you would have had a 1.73% gain for the day. So that was a very strong day for sure, and the insiders performed pretty well, just about at market. Personally, I was at a 4.78% gain. I had some day trades that did very, very well for me, and those are covered in our standard and our premium rooms. Month to date, currently, following this list, you should be at a 1.73% gain because we've only had 1 business day so far. Year to date, personally, I am at a 65.52% gain, well on my way towards the 500% goal that I set at the beginning of the year. I like to use Webull for my trading, and the reason why I do is because there's so many fantastic scanners. Also, I can trade as early as 3 a.m. Central and as late as 7 p.m. Central. And if you want that kind of flexibility, I recommend you check it out. We have a link in the description down below. You get 1 free stock when you sign up and up to 2 free stocks when you deposit money. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to all the sales that were in the different rooms, and let's start with premium room. Sold HLLPF for a 20.53% gain. Sold ALACW for a 51.2% loss. Now, I have had this on this list for a long time in our premium room, and it was just time for me to move on. I know 51% loss, but I didn't see it getting any better. It was just time to find something else that we could turn money and make money on. Sold TGT for a 58% loss. That was a call option, and that was an earnings run-up plan with earnings pre-market tomorrow. I did not want to be in through decision or through earnings just in case there was bad news announced, so I decided to cut my losses on that one. Sold IPOD for a 6.67% loss. This SPAC seems to be not going anywhere, and so I thought it was important to move on. And I sold LTNC for a 6.55% gain, just to hit my time frame for an exit on that one. In the standard room, had 1 day trade, and that was AMC options for a 10.7% gain. And in our top 7 list, so here are the sales from our top 7 list from before. We sold OPK for a 4.96% loss. This had come back, but this one definitely suffered from the correction from when we entered it earlier. Sold DD for a 0.79% gain, and sold APLT for a 6.36% loss. I was excited about this stock, but the insider selling by the chief medical officer made me very wary, and so I thought it was time to move on that. I will stick to my strategy no matter what. I've developed a strategy over a lot of years, and as long as when I'm doing my reviews, if this strategy performs better than the market, I will keep it. If it does not, and it continues to not do well for more than, I would say, a month, then it's time to move away from that strategy. But that's how I rank them. That's how I look at them, and it is so important to track your trades. I track every single trade that I do, and I write it down, and I go and I review it at the end of the week to see how things are going and see how successful it has been. We have this great group, and we have this Patreon, and you can find it in the link in the description down below. It's a great group of investors who really try to help one another. We have Discords attached to that Patreon, so if you are a member of that, then we have a Discord attached. Just lots of great information in there as far as insider swing plays, different day trades, and so on and so forth, just depending upon what level you choose. Please check it out. We'd love to see you there. All right, let's get to work. We got lots of great stocks to cover, so here we go. Let's start with the others. The first is GTYH, and on Monday this was up 9.82%, so it had a very, very good day. My average in it is $6.48, and this is GTY Technologies. Since calling this out, it is up 24.08%. Hopefully you got in on this when we first recommended it. The director and CEO bought shares together, and analysts have an average target price of $9 a share, so there's still some upside left in this, and I do think it will continue to do well in the coming week. The next is INCY. This is Insight. And this has been a real positive. This has been a stock that ARK Invest has loaded up in the past. On Monday, this finished up 1.23%. This is a terrific value. My average in it is $80.49. Since calling this out, is down 1.07%. The CEO bought $1 million worth in open market. So that was a bullish transaction. And it was at a really good value. And also the FDA has granted priority review of one of their drugs. So I'm expecting this to really run once it gets going. Analysts have an average target price of $105.38. I expect it to do very well throughout the week. Now we're to the top 7 list. Number 7 is SAII. And on Monday, this finished down 0.88%. My average in it's $11.29. This is software acquisition. And since calling this out is down 1.15%. The reason why I like it is because Asif, he has been buying up shares and he's up to $17.5 million worth in open market over 4 business days. That is very bullish to see that kind of activity. And it just continues each and every business day. There's new activity reported. So I'm liking this one for a move upwards. There could be a reverse merger on this. And if so, then it should really fly from its levels of 11.29. All right, number 6 is F. And that is Ford. And on Monday, this finished up 2.39%. My average is $11.80. Since calling this out, it is up 0.85%. But John Thornton, a director, bought shares at $11.62 in open market. Analysts have an average target price of $11.21, but I am really bullish on Ford. Their commitment to EV vehicles and changing over and having most of their vehicles being EV in the near future makes me very excited about this company and how it's going to change and how they are preparing for the future. So I think this is a good one. And the insider activity gave me confidence to go in. It should give you confidence also. Number 5 is UPS. And on Monday, this finished up 2.31%. My average in it is $157.47 per share. Since calling this out, it is up 2.54%. And Wayne Hewitt bought shares at $159.82. Like this because there's an analyst target of over 20% upside. The analyst target is $175.92. And so that is quite a bit of upside. That with the insider activity makes me feel good about my purchase and should be a good stock going through this week. Number 4 is Scopus Biopharma. This is ticker symbol SCPS. And on Monday, this finished down 3.45%. My average in it's $10.40. Since calling this out, though, it is down 13.94%. There has been massive insider activity on this. 2 executive chairmen and a director are buying up shares every couple of days. This has been going on for quite a while. I know that we're down since I first recommended this, but a lot of that had to do with the economic downturn and that correction that we had last week. Analysts have an average target price of $20 a share, so that's 100% upside. There has got to be news. Typically, when I see this much insider activity, that the insider activity is the news before the news. And so I'm expecting this one to move upwards and it should do well. So we shall see. Number 3 is M. And this is Macy's. And on Monday, this finished up 0.72%. This one is brand new to list. My average in it is $15.29 a share. And since calling this out, it is up 0.20%. So just barely up. Paul Varga, director, bought shares, and it was 2 days in a row that those shares were bought at. Analysts have an average target price of $12.99, but a director would not be loading up shares if he didn't think that the price was going to move upwards. Insiders buy for only one reason. They sell for many, but they buy for only one. They think the stock price is going to move upwards. Number 2 is RPRX. This is Royalty Pharma. And on Monday, this finished up 3.16%. This one is brand new to list also. My average in this is $48 even. Since calling this out, it is up 0.06%. And a director bought $1.2 million worth at $46.83. Analysts have an average target price of $52.14. So there is some upside here, and I think Royalty Pharma should do well coming up. Number 1 is CNNE. This one is brand new to list also. And on Monday, this finished up 7.84%. My average is $39.81. Since calling this out, is up 1.08%. And this is CNNE. And the CEO bought shares at $39.78 a share. And that's $400,000 worth. Analysts have an average target price of $54.50. That's almost a 30% upside. So I'm liking this for lots of good reasons. reasons, and I had a good day on Monday, and I expect that to continue throughout the week. Hopefully you are having success with this insider list. I look forward to bringing it to you and doing research each and every day. My hope is that you will be successful in the stock market, and if I can have any sort of part in that, then I feel really good. Wishing you all the best tomorrow and throughout the week, and Raythoven out.
Hello, how's it going? Everything's going. Everything good? I'm glad it's good. Good as gravy.